What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
1917, new movie from Sam Mendes, the director of American Beauty. It's a war film, which I am not particularly a fan of war films. I've seen. There's a lot of good ones. Don't get me wrong. It is a genre of film that has attracted a lot of great filmmakers and produced a lot of great films. I'm just kind of at a point in my life where war is pretty ridiculous. Like you've kind of, for me, as I get older, I realize that it's a lot of it is just like bloodlust and greed, or religious reasons, which is that's a great reason to go to war because you believe in a mythical thing or read an old book once, or never read the old book but still believe whatever the guy at the front of the room tells you to believe. So wasn't necessarily looking forward to it. I saw Midway this past year, which was horrible. But this Sam Mendes is a legitimate director. American Beauty was beautiful. He did a couple of the more recent Bond films, which I haven't seen, but I watch them. Considering the last Bond film I saw was it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad, and I was just like, I'm done with this franchise. But Sam Mendes, great director, and so I might check those out. But this movie, I heard good things. It was the top movie, I believe, for Jeff Kanata from the Slash Filmcast, and it was one that I had seen before movies, before they play the trailers. When I show up early to a movie, they play like advertisements and then like sometimes behind the scenes for a movie coming out, and they were showing behind the scenes for 1917, and they were explaining how the movie is shot in like a single shot. So kind of similar to The Revenant in a lot of ways. There's other movies that have kind of done similar. I think The Revenant might be the only other one. No. Birdman, I think, had some long shots also. But this one, so it has that kind of feel where you're just one long shot. It's following two British soldiers during World War I on a mission. They have to deliver a message to like a general or whatever that's about to lead his men into a trap, which they think they're getting the advantage, but it's actually a trap that the Germans have been planning for a long time. And one of these two British soldiers has a brother that's in that regiment, so it's extra important that he get there. And so you're following these two soldiers on like this journey. And I've said it before, and I will say it again. There are certain movies out there that are just enhanced exponentially with the use of medical marijuana or marijuana edibles. I am a huge fan. I don't partake as much as I would like. This movie is 100% an edible movie. It is an edible experience. And I don't mean like trippy, like woo woo woo, psychedelic, whatever. That's not edible shit. I love to watch stressful movies on an edible, right? Captain Phillips, amazing edible movie. Climax, I didn't watch it on an edible, but that would be an edible movie. It's a French foreign film on my top 10 list of last year. Go check it out. It's like a horror film. But a group of dancers gets spiked with LSD and they don't know it, and it just shit goes crazy. So that one's a good one. Uncut Gems, another amazing. I didn't watch it on edible, but 100% would have been a great experience. Free Solo, the documentary about the guy who climbs El Capitan without any ropes. Watch that one on an edible. Ooh, in IMAX, best experience. So 1917, which I did see in IMAX, but I did not see while under the influence of an edible. It was still intense. It was an intense ride. That one shot kind of feel. I mean, it's definitely multiple shots that are kind of stitched together to look like one. I thought it was beautifully done. Almost more so than The Revenant, I would say. Just gorgeous shots. And it's not even just the gimmick. I mean, this movie is filmed like whenever this camera is moving to, it's always capturing beauty. It is just a gorgeous film, despite like the tenseness of these two guys trying to deliver this note. And it's just, I mean, it's visually, it really puts you in the place, like you're there, and seeing just kind of the carnage of this war. And I mean, everything looks, it's like you're there. It's as close as you can get to like virtual reality simulation of being on this trip with these guys, except for your vantage point is like you're seeing the most beautiful compositions of your reality. But yeah, so super intense movie. It's like the first part of it, there's scenes. There's a scene in the trailer where they're watching this dogfight happen. There's like so much depth to it too. It's just everything. It's a beautiful movie. It 100%. If I had seen it before the end of the year, because this technically came out in 2019, this 100% would have been very high on my top 10 list of last year. Like, holy shit. Just it's a must watch movie. I don't want to spoil it. Just know that the end, I felt very satisfied. It ends during like the kind of the sun, not the sunrise, but it's like just after sunrise where you're really starting to kind of feel the warmth of the sun, and that's really captured in the last shot, where it's just a refreshing kind of rebirth kind of feeling. Maybe not rebirth, but just kind of a reminder that you're still alive, feeling the sun in the morning for the first time, where you get that warmth after like a cold night, and it's just it's amazing. But yeah, amazing movie, amazing acting. I don't know who this kid is that I mean, there's two people that go on the mission, but one of them I've seen before. I may have seen both of them before actually, but it is um George McKay, I think is his name. George McKay. Yes. What is he in? Captain Fantastic. Uh, and that's it. I never saw Peter Pan. Uh, or yeah, I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. But he's amazing in this. Everybody's amazing in this. Like from top to bottom, there was nothing. I mean, there's not a whole lot of. You're really just there watching these guys do it, and you're seeing their interactions. You're seeing interactions with them when they run into different people on this journey into enemy territory. Yeah, it's there's a scene. There's kind of like the first part of this movie is a super long continuous shot during the day, very like overcast, hazy, ominous, and then like some shit happens, and then the camera goes black and is just silence for a while. It's just like this intense thing just happens, almost like a jump scare, almost, but it's like a jump cut to black, and it's like it's an intense feeling because, and then you're woken up. Character wakes up and it's nighttime now, and there's this, and he's like in this like rubble of a town or a village, and there's like the light from I don't even know what this light, like bombs or something, is just it's playing with shadows in the most beautiful way. Like there's an intense chase scene that happens, and the lighting elements in these shots are some of the best I've. This is like one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen. This is one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen. It is crazy. And it's just simple. Very simple. You know, it's not trying to load up with a bunch of bullshit to like make you like it with like references and stupid shit. Simple. One camera, two characters for the most part, and just one simple mission. and it is a great ride. I highly recommend it. Go watch 1917 out in theaters now. It's doing well. Beginning of the year, there's nothing out, just kind of the remnants of the award movies. But yeah, go check it out. Sam Mendes is the shit, and I'm looking forward to watching those 007 movies. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork over at InspiredDisorder.com and save 25% when you use coupon code RTS. Follow me on social media at Ray Taylor. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!